But the Buddhist organization owns only 6 flats out of this 30 or something like this flats which are in this building. The plot is 1700 meters square, and the floor area, if you include also the basement, is something like 2000 meters square. So what else?
Yeah, we have some stories. We can start with
Yes.
Then we'll visit part of the center, social part, house, and Gompa part,
And we will tell you more information. And please ask whenever you have questions, because this is the best thing. So, yes.
So we make a tour and then we are here and Ole will probably be there.
Some people can go with me. Ato, I will go to the basement first. What? About the roof?
Okay, it's open.
The roof is open. We are 4, so please make 4 groups. It's better in smaller numbers. So there is Gompa group, we go to basement, but we will go around anyway. So basement.
Basement group. Oh, ich gehe da mal mit. Společenská místnost.
Okay, so this is basement, and this is very solid construction here, because the Germans they built it during Second World War, and it was the purpose of this building was the manufacture for some plane engines. So it's very solid, and here originally there were such shells. Okay. Actually, this is one of them, and they were in the concrete. They were put in the concrete floor, so it was very unshakable. And once we decided to make something out of this basement, which is only like 1 year ago, we started to make it in this shape, or something to do with that. We start to remove those shells, and there appear many holes in the floor. And part of these shells we put into the, like rabbit, but when we get some money out of it, So we got some thousands of out of it. Thank you. And part of it we used around the center as a shelf and as a bar. And then during this year we were deciding whether we will use this basement for New Year's schools or not. Okay. The idea was to make this party space here, so that more people fit here, and it's and we don't disturb the neighbors, by loud music upstairs, and upstairs will be like more quiet space. that you can talk and so on, and music is here.
So is it Christmas party?
No. It's just every night, you know.
But the New Year's party will
You
be
know, but,
also in
it will be on the floor. So, and I don't know, 4 months ago we had a big discussion whether we will use it or not, and we decided not to use it because it seems to be too much work to prepare it. Okay? So we decided not to do it, only if there is surplus to do it. And 4 weeks ago, we make a plan of working weekends, and guys who did the plan, they decided, okay, maybe we can do something out of it. So they put concrete, you know, to fill the holes. So now we have flat floor, and there was cleaning, you know, there was putting those textiles on the walls, you know, and then finally some decoration. And so on. So we are now. It's like yeah, and also we made a window here because there was no possibility to change the air. Okay? And that's why there was a lot of humidity. So also what we did during this last month, we changed some tubes which were good. They were the source of humidity. And this is how it looks like. And the problem with basement is that we are now in the part of Prague which is very low. And there is a river surrounding this part on three sides. So the soil is very wet. And also whenever you have heavier rain, we got water like everywhere. So we also are thinking what we will do in the future. Yes.
sauna and swimming.
Or fish, you know.
Aquarium.
Now we are actually in the process with Sangha to decide what we will do out of this because it may be risky to have some dormitory when you got water once a week. We must decide. And we are now in the process of making it democratic. So transparent. So we are discussing very much about this. And it's longer, but it's fun. It has some results.
Some big center meeting. Did you hear of that?
Yes, I mean,
Share.
so let's move to that is another thing.
Shoes off.
Now we are in the resident part of the center. This floor is on the inside there are everywhere rooms for residents. So there are like nine rooms, and usually people live there as a couple. So times two residents here, and there at the end of the corridor there is dormitory. We will go there. It's nice to see it because it was former Gompa. Because when we moved here, it was the main Gompa, which we will see, was not done yet. It was still under reconstruction. So we had a provisory Gompa here, and when Ole for the first time visited, it was like 2 months after we moved here, he also inaugurated. We didn't know that he would do it, but he did. So we have inaugurated the dormitory. At the other side of the corridor, you will go there as well. You can see that there are doors, and then after the doors there are still some rooms. And it was planned as a llama flat, because then you can close doors, and there are still 3 rooms for including the toilets and the bathroom. So, but Ole, this year he said that he is not going to use it because anyway he is here in Prague. He preferred to be with Ali in the flat house, one of the flats, because then they have more quiet place to have a rest of the world. So he said that he is not going to use it, and that we can go out of this flat house, out of this lava flat, we can do whatever we want. And it was clear from the beginning that we want to make more residents here. So it was made as a residence. And so here it is like it's like 16 or something like this permanent residents, and we have always full dormitory. Temporary. There are more 10 or 12 people.
And the kitchen is downstairs.
And the kitchen is downstairs. And there is 60 people living in this flat. 60 Buddhists, including children. Yeah, there is in every flat. It's normal flat with everything. Actually, now we are in the discussion about how we understand those flats in this house, because organization owns 6 of them, as I said, and we still decide who will be there as a resident. We rent them. Sangha members, we rent the flat, and so we also want from them that they are active members of the center. But part of
bought this house.
not
Okay,
only 6
sorry,
flats,
then I
because
have
we
also
couldn't
misunderstanding.
afford to buy the whole house.
Okay.
It was also at the beginning idea to buy the whole house, but it was too much.
Okay.
And so we afford to buy 6 of them, and now we are in the process how we understand the residentship in the house, because part of Sangha, not some minor part, but big part of Sangha, they don't understand those people as a resident. Okay? And then there is a question out of this, whether we should own the flats. So now first we need to decide whether we understand those people or we want to understand those people as a resident. And if not, then we should not own it. Because you have also a lot of bureaucracy with this. Administration. Yeah, administration. And also you need to tell to friends that they must pay more rent and so on.
And do they feel like residents?
And that's a question. No, I don't know. We don't know yet. We just started to discuss this 1 month or 2 months ago, and as we discuss everything with everybody, it takes time. But of course, we wanted to present this, that we had this discussion, we want to present it to Ola, and it will help. This meeting will be first of January. So we will see what we will say, but we don't want to ask him to sell or not to sell. We just want to inform him that this is the issue now, and what did he say.
You say we discuss this with everybody. Do you mean with every person who comes to every meeting, or just actively?
Actually, we have now center meeting, and yeah, and they discuss it. But then we make a minute from every meeting, and it goes to mail conference, so everybody who wants will get the information. And also we tried several times to make like on the internet some voting about color of art. And it's actually a big issue. You can find a picture of bar in the right corner. There is a picture of bar. How it looked like 14 days ago. It was green. Yes, it's pistachio green. Yes. And somebody decided to do it. And then one evening, got some group of guys. They had very nice night, with drinking, and then they decided that they will make it nicer, So they make some graffiti on it. And then morning it was again issue, of emails and so on. And you can see the pictures there. And it was the sign that actually, because the color was not discussed enough before, this was the result. Okay? So, and then finally, this color was that we found some very cheap possibility to buy some wood. This is actually the top of the table. So it is very solid. It's easy to clean it and so on. And we just put it there. And it looks, I don't know how. Maybe you can tell me. This red color.
This also
If you like it.
make a meeting of only the residents, only the whole Saturday.
This is sentence?
Yeah, you have also another meeting of only the
Another one.
residents.
Actually, we used to have
Yeah.
only resident, but now it was not necessary. So we did not last 4 months. It was
Before
completely-
you never had big sentence.
Very good. Before you had roads, I guess.
Before we had, we had actually before we had resident meeting. Then we had a project meeting, which was originally really project meeting necessary to make a rebuilding of to make the project. It was necessary that this expanded. And then we had also center meeting, one per month. No, it was less often, like once in 3 months. But then we came to the situation that people felt disconnected.
Okay, we are going to the
Because the information was, they got information to them and not all them. So we needed to change it, and we knew that we needed to change it already before summer. And then during summer, all came with this explosion in summer. And it helped us a lot because then we could really change the function without OS intervention. And I think it would be hard to change. This helped us very much to change. Yes, exactly. And I think that we are now surprisingly somehow so far. I don't know. It has a lot of emails, a lot of time, a lot of patience. There are some. Yes. This is like lounge. If we do meetings. Like if somebody wants to discuss something like lawyers, not even just when 5 people. And there was work. Like it was ideal. Okay, let's move. And they went to dormitory.
Yeah.
Let's go there as well. So let's go first there. So let's look to the Lama flag. Okay, so you can see the doors here. Divide the Lama flag. But originally, well, when we moved here, those rooms were immediately occupied by residents. And only this one was kept closed with beds for Lama. And Rinpoche, Sherabdi after Rinpoche slept here one. And all I had a rest for 1 hour. So then we can And if you want to go to the terrace, you can also.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, actually I'm. But we let Carola and get. You can see the picture very well. We have some pictures stick on the wall everywhere around center, so we can go. Because it's outdoor dormitory. We have nice air conditioning. That's fine. We had like 1,000,000 people around. Yes, it's like 1,000 people like this. And till the end of the very crucial for us. Because it was simply audio smoke, big noise because of concrete construction. So we invest money into that, and we hope that also when Ola is here that we can say something and everybody will hear. Let's see. Then we bought several tables, new tables, wooden one, not those softer one, but those heavier one. And then we did the bar, and also we moved the Dharma shop was originally here, and there was like big wall out of those shells of Dharma shop, and somebody didn't like it, and finally we moved it there, where it is I think nicer because it is dark color, and the Dharma shop shines. So it is now like more vivid. Here we will was just a storage with a lot of rubbish. And we did a bar basically. Now we will go to Kompa. You can see how it looks like when we bought it. So when we bought it 3 years ago. And then there was 1 year of reconstruction, and then after that we moved here and we are here today. So this was the shape, how it looked like, and it was a critical state, because the roof was about to fall down, and there needed to be, we were seeing some pillars support the roof. So first we decided, we had plans not to use this building. The first plan was not to use it at all, this building, and just keep it for future development. And we wanted to make this social room, we wanted to split it into one part social room and the other part room part. But then also with a lot of discussions with Ola and Kathy, we somehow decided to try to renovate. And we got a permission for actually changing the roof, which was the critical situation. So we wanted to change the roof, but eventually somehow happened that we that somehow it fell down.
It's fall down.
Accidentally. But so only one wall remained. Lucky you. And we decided it was of course but without permission, but then we got the permission like additional. Okay, and then we built a new. Actually, this part, and only this one. So we can go inside.
Ja, das wissen wir ja auch.
So here on this picture you can see again how it looks like. This place, where Tara now. prefer the effectivity than the Sangha collaboration. And I think that this we got the effect of this. We got this year when people start to be, asking about the things that they don't know why we do it like that and so on. So attention in Sangha. So as a result, attention in Sangha. For example, in Bratislava, this year they bought the center. They are doing it by their own, like family. And they asked also Ola about whether they should have some steering team and how should they manage the project. And Ola told him, no, you don't need it. And then they didn't, like, they were not sure whether they get it well. This information that they asked several times, do we make some team? And I think here, it's matter of opinion. But maybe if we do it by us, we will have maybe more experience, more stronger connection in Sangha. But we somehow did it in the period when there was like project team, and they were doing it, so like as quickly as possible. So, okay. I think that it's actually very interesting. I think that the story of Prague is very similar to story of in some aspects. Okay, for example, that there was a push to quality, and according to money, we should take a loan to make it. So we had loan, and now we will pay 6 years to actually it was 2 million in total. The buy. Now in 6 years we must pay the rest, which is less than half million for the. But it limits us in developing the center. It limits us to make something out of the basement. Because we have this. We need to better retain.
But this house is built by a company.
All the reconstruction, also the resident room, also the flat, rebuilding the flat in the house. It was like 1 year of company.
A company.
We did something like destroying walls. And actually, now we are starting again to do something like art.
And in Bratislava, they do everything.
Of course, if there is something very
But
they have to hire somebody.
But they have also professional workers.
There are some members, Sangha members. So this statue here, we bought it from EC.
Yeah.
And when we finished, when the Gompa was finished, rebuilding the Gompa was finished, and we celebrated with, it was like a weekend with EC, and they brought this statue and just put it here, and then it was here. And we were very much thinking about what to do. Because if we take it transparent, then either we or the outside will see the Tara from the. So we didn't want to do it. So we decided it's and I think it's somehow what we wanted to see her when every time we do it. Like those here, it's like one problem. There are both English and Czech. Okay, so, and we have two Gompa. We have big one and small. The big one you can see. It's actually, first of all, So sometimes we just have a workshop there, and or we use it as a dormitory. As now, so we are looking for different. It's benefit. And this big one part. Again, you can see how it looks like before. There is a nice story about this. That there is one of the support pillars, and we can at the very beginning of the pillar, Mahakal. And then when we started to do this unit, the first was the material. When guys were doing it, we tried and I hit one of them, but yeah, and not everything, it's a podcast and so on. And only the Mahakal was there. So, and then it and now sleeping there.
Offer like silver
surprise. But there is situation and the hostel somehow didn't function here, bankrupt. Now it's empty. But there are some people. We are already in some process to but it's not easy. But it may come, sooner or later. It may come then if some investor will buy it, then we need to win compete with. Because it's the same for here. We don't have it. If we don't have it, let's. No. Okay. Thank you. We will go probably not in the flat, but we will go to the roof. Okay, to see center some. So little sports.
We had the same in Braunschweig. We had also once a house which was nearby, and it was also a couple of restaurant was by.
To będę tylko obydwaj, ale chcesz to?
also do when the property is under rebuilding or process, then we keep it on the association, religious association, and ready properties, then transfer to foundation. This is the idea. It doesn't work 100%, but this was the idea, and now we will see.
Why you do it?
It was like something probably, and also to protect the properties. Because once you have activity and properties in one place, then if you make some mistake, this, somebody can go to yeah. I know that the idea is also to protect it. This is then for more or less. So maybe can
Every Sunday you check all.
I know that there is centers belongs to that, but I'm not sure if there are members. That members of centers that there are, but there is this group of people.
It just feels like, so it's very, yeah.